Hello friends, welcome to my channel. In this video, you are going to learn linear dependence of vectors of linear algebra with full concept and complete solution for your competitive exams like NET, SET and GATE of Mathematical Sciences. If you like my video, please do share, subscribe and comment for the next video. So let's begin. Linear dependence of vectors. Definition: let if we have set of n vectors v1 v2 v3 up to vn defined over the field f, then this set is said to be linearly dependent if there exist scalars c1 c2 c3 up to cn in the field f and not all 0. This scalar, at least one scalar should not be 0 and their linear combination will be 0, then such vectors are said to be linearly dependent. In short, a set of n vectors v1 v2 up to vn is said to be linearly dependent if there exist scalars c1 c2 c3 up to cn in the field f and at least one scalar should not be 0 but their linear combination is 0, then we can say that the set of vectors v1 v2 v3 up to vn are linearly dependent. Example number 1. Find whether the vectors 1 3 2 1 minus 7 minus 8 and 2 1 minus 1 are linearly dependent or not. Let's see the solution. Let u1 equal to first vector 1 3 2, u2 equal to second vector 1 minus 7 minus 8 and u3 equal to third vector 2 1 minus 1. Now suppose their linear combination is 0, that is c1 u1 plus c2 u2 plus c3 u3 equal to 0. Then we have c1 1 3 2 plus c2 1 minus 7 minus 8 plus c3 2 1 minus 1 and this equal to vector 0 0 0. Now from this we will have three system of linear equation. Multiply each constant inside the vector, so we will have c1 plus c2 plus 2c3. We multiplying and adding first component and multiplying and adding second component, that is 3c1 minus 7c2 plus c3. Then multiply and adding third component 2c1 minus 8c2 minus c3 and this equal to 0 0 0. Now from this we will have three system of linear equation. So first one is c1 plus c2 plus 2 times of c3 and this equal to 0. Name this equation number 1. And then 3c1 minus 7c2 plus c3 equal to 0. Name this equation number 2. And the third one 2c1 minus 8c2 minus c3 equal to 0. Name this equation number 3. Now solving equation number 1 and 2. 1 and 2. So we will use determinant method. So c1 divided by determinant of, we ignore the coefficient of C1. So we will have the coefficient 1, 2, minus 7, 1, and this equal to minus C2 divided by determinant. Now we ignore the coefficient of C2 from the equation number 1 and 2. So we will have 1, 3, 2, 1, and next this equal to C3 divided by determinant, and we ignore the coefficient of C3. So we will have 1, 1, 3 minus 7. Now solve this. C1 divided by, we simplify the determinant, 1 cross multiplying, 1, 7 to the 14, minus plus 14, and this equal to minus C2 divided by cross multiplying, 1 minus 3 to the 6, and this equal to C3 divided by minus 7 and minus 3. Now again simplify this. C1 divided by 15, and this equal to minus C2 divided by minus 5, and this equal to C3 divided by minus 10. Again this can be written as C1 by 15 equal to minus get plus C2 by 5, and this equal to C3 by minus 10, and this equal to, let's say, K. Now cross multiplying, we will have C1 equal to 15 times of K and C2 equal to 5 times of K and C3 equal to minus 10 times of K. Now putting these values C1, C2, C3 in equation number 3. So equation number 3 implies 2C1 minus 8C2 minus C3 equal to 0. So this equation implies 2 into 15K minus 8 into 5K and minus C3, that is minus 10K equal to 0. So from this we will have, this implies that 15 to the 30K minus 8 for the 40K minus plus, that is 10K equal to 0. So this implies that 13K plus 10K, that is 40K minus 40K, and this equal to 0. So this implies that K 40 minus 40 equal to 0. So this gives K into 0 equal to 0, which is true for all K, So if I take K equal to 1, then we will have C1 equal to 15, C2 equal to 5 and C3 equal to minus 10. Since C1, C2, C3 are non-zero, therefore we can say that given set of vectors are linearly dependent. So here we write, since scalars C1, C2 and C3 all are non-zero, therefore we can say that the set of vectors u1, u2 and u3 are linearly dependent. Now let's do the another example. Example number 2. Example 2. We have to prove the set of vectors AB and CD in R2 are linearly dependent if and only if AD minus BC equal to 0. Solution. So let U1 equal to A comma B, U2 equal to C comma D, and we suppose C1 U1 plus C2 U2 equal to 0. So we have C1 A comma B plus C2 C comma D equal to 0. A C1 plus C C2 and this equal to 0, and next one B C1 plus D C2 equal to 0. So name this equation number 1 and name this equation number 2. Since scalars C1 C2 are non-zero as U1 U2 are linearly dependent, so if and only for non-trivial solution we will have coefficient determinant of the system of linear equation equal to 0. So that is if and only if determinant of AC BD equal to 0. So if and only if AD minus BC equal to 0. So this is a very simple proof. So example number 3. Find whether the vectors 2x cube plus x square plus x plus 1 and x cube plus 3x square plus x minus 2 and x cube plus 2x square minus x plus 3 of Rx. Rx is the vector space of all polynomial over the field R are linearly dependent or not. So we have to check whether the polynomial vectors are linearly dependent over the field R or not. So let's see the solution. Let U1 equal to first polynomial 2x cube plus x square plus x plus 1. U2 equal to second polynomial, we write U2 equal to x cube plus 3x square plus x minus 2 and U3 equal to third polynomial x cube plus 2x square minus x plus 3. Now we suppose the linear combination of these polynomials are 0. C1 U1 plus C2 U2 plus C3 U3 equal to 0. Then C1 into U1 polynomial, that is 2x cube plus x square plus x plus 1 plus C2 U2 polynomial, that is x cube plus 3x square plus x minus 2 and plus C3 U3 polynomial x cube plus 2x square minus x plus 3 equal to 0. Now equating the coefficient, we will have 2c1 plus c2 plus c3 x cube and plus then second coefficient, that is c1 plus 3 times of c2 plus 2 times of c3 x square and plus third coefficient C1 plus C2 minus C3, this is x, and plus last coefficient constant term C1 minus 2 C2 plus 3 C3, and this equal to 0 0 0 0. Now this can be written as, the right hand side can be written as 0 times of x cube plus 0 times of x square plus 0 times of x and plus 0. Now equating left hand side to right hand side, we will have the system of linear equation 2c1 plus c2 plus c3 equal to 0. Name this equation number 1. Then c1 plus 3c2 plus 2c3 equal to 0. Name this equation number 2. The third one, c1 plus c2 minus c3 equal to 0. Name this equation number 3. In the last equation, c1 minus 2c2 plus 3c3 equal to 0. Name this equation number 4. Now again solving equation number 1 and 2 by the determinant method. So we have c1 divided by, ignore the coefficient of c1 of first two equation, so we'll have determinant of 1 1 3 2, and this equal to minus c2 divided by determinant. Now ignore the coefficient of c2 of first two equation, so we will have 2 1 1 2, and this equal to c3 divided by determinant. Now we ignore the coefficient of c3 of first two equation, we write 2 1 1 3 2 1 1 3. Now by expanding the determinant, we will have c1 by 2 minus 3, and this equal to minus c2 divided by 2 to the 4 minus 1, and this equal to c3 divided by 3 to the 6 minus 1, and solve this. So we'll have c1 minus 1 equal to minus c2 divided by 3, and this equal to c3 divided by 5, and this equal to k. Let's say this is equal to k. Now by cross multiplying, we'll have c1 equal to minus k, c2 equal to minus 3 times of k, and c3 equal to 5 times of k. Now substituting these values of scalar c1, c2 and c3 in any of the equation 3 or 4. So let's putting this value in equation number 3. So equation number 3 implies c1 is, that is k, and plus c2 is minus 3k, and minus c3 is 5k, and this equal to 0. Now solving this implies minus k minus 3k minus 5k equal to 0. So this implies that 5 plus 3 and plus 1, 5 3 8 9, this is 9k equal to 0. So this implies that k equal to 0. So this implies that k equal to 0. Now putting value of k here, you will have c1 equal to 0, c2 equal to 0, and c3 equal to 0. since all the scalars c1, c2 and c3 are 0. Therefore we can say that the given set of polynomials are not linearly dependent. Therefore u1, u2 and u3 are not linearly dependent over the field R. So this complete the problem. Note number 1. If v1, v2 up to vn are linearly dependent, then any one of these vectors can be written as linear combination of other. Then any of these vectors can be written as linear combination of others. So this is the first note. Now note number 2. If u1 equal to a, b, c, u2 equal to d, e, f and u3 equal to g, h, I are linearly dependent, then determinant of this vector a, b, c, d, e, f, g, h, I is equal to 0. If set of vectors are linearly dependent, then their determinant must be 0. For example, find the value of k if 2k and 3 minus 2 are linearly dependent. Then how to find the value of k? We simply find the determinant of this. Since 2 comma k and 3 comma minus 2 are linearly dependent, so their determinant 2k 3 minus 2 must be 0. So this implies that 2 to the 4 minus 4 and minus 3k equal to 0. I am expanding the determinant, so we will have minus 4 minus 3k equal to 0. So this implies that minus 3k equal to 4. So this gives k equal to minus 4 by 3. So we'll have the value of k is minus 4 by 3. So these notes are very important for your competitive exams, and these are the short tricks. So please remember that for your competitive exams, for saving your valuable time. So if you like my video, please do subscribe, share and comments. And if you have any doubt, please comment on the comment box. Thank you.